The NFL playoffs are here, and no matter who you're rooting for, we know that each team is making some adjustments to win and get across that goal line. So how can you do the same if you're nearing or in retirement? Joining us to discuss this is Gary Mattson and Laurel Steward, the father-daughter team at Mattson Financial Services, our sponsor. They're a firm that's been helping people retire successfully here in West Michigan for decades. You can also watch them on their popular radio show, Money Mentors. Okay, so Gary, Laurel, are you big football fans?
Yeah.
Blue silver, going with the blue silver.
There we go, right? How can you not be a fan, especially now, right? We're riding the wave, hoping for the best for the Lions, of course.
Yes, and that kind of mirrors what you do in your day-to-day, making plans, not just hoping for the best, planning for the best scenario. I feel with what you do have a lot of control over those outcomes.
Yeah, and I'm going to kind of use the Lions theme, if you would, today, is that, you know, you got silver and you got that blue. So right now, blue chip stocks, dividend-paying stocks are really undervalued. And you might want to look at some precious metals in there as well. And so using that Lions theme, there's some opportunities you're going to have available this year. But keep an eye on it, of course.
I think that's what we look for all the time, is to say, you know, we are active managers. We are looking at an entire retirement plan. We're not here just to say, well, let's look at this one account and how is it going to do. We're looking at how this one account affects everything else. So what does that mean for income? What does that mean for taxes? We're here to be that true, holistic, trusted partner through your journey of retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had clients, I mean, and there's people who are aggressive investors and those that are very conservative and everything in between. And so this last week we had clients come in and they said, you know, I know we're not aggressive investors, but we'd like a fair return. And so we started reviewing their portfolio, and there's opportunities out there where you can have downside protection, be in a stock portfolio, but have protection, you know, 20, 30, 40, even 50% down that the market would have to go before you lose money. So there's an opportunity to be invested and have the quality of returns so much that we're looking for, just like the Lions. Quality investment brought great returns.
Well, you know, it's great because some people want to take more risks than others, and some say, I don't need to do it and I don't want to do it. So when it comes to income planning, what goes into that part of the puzzle?
Yeah, I think the important piece there you talked about is, you know, how do you feel as the investor? You know, that's something that we really talk about too, because we know it's an emotional ride. It's your life savings. Yeah. So we first and foremost want to look at that and say, what's the amount of money that you need that we're going to guarantee that you have for the rest of your life, right? You need to make sure you have a steady paycheck coming in. So when you see the lights and the alarms going off on the stock markets, you can feel rest assured that you're still taken care of. And then outside of that, we're going to look to invest for the lifestyle and the fun things. And that might be where somebody says, hey, I do want to invest in cryptocurrency. And so they've got a little bit that they're playing with on the sidelines, but that's not impacting their actual, you know, very sound retirement.
Yeah. So we hear a little bit more about insurance products being used for income. Is this a good idea for somebody in retirement?
Well, the reason you're really hearing about them today is because interest rates are so good. And so insurance company can offer either a better product, returns, or that's what we call sweeteners, you know, to entice you into it. Insurance products work very well as long as they're positioned right for that client. For somebody to come in and say, I'm going to turn my life savings over into this guaranteed product and it's going to last me for 30 years and not change anything, that might be something I would question because life's going to change. And so you do need to have that foresight to say, you know, I need to have a change of availability. So this is good now, but is there going to be something better later? So you want that flexibility. And that's really key to what we look for our clients is flexibility.
Sure.
And when we're talking about that space, that's really talking about the annuities. And some people who might be listening are like, oh, I
heard that word.
I don't like it. Or other people are like, hey, I am comfortable with that. And so we see that from day to day too, where some investors will come in and they say, I've heard about annuities. I don't want anything to do with them. I know you're independent, right? So you might offer that, but I'm not interested. Totally fine, right? We build those plans around you as the investor with what you're comfortable with and where you want to go. And we're going to tell you along the way, excuse me, even if you don't think it's right for you, and we think it might be good for you, we're still going to recommend it and go through the why. You'll see our advisors, you know, get out anytime there's something negative, they're going to get out that red marker on the board. So when you're in our meetings with us, we're going to go over all those different pieces and if annuity is right for you. Are we looking at accumulation, principal protection? Are we looking at income? Or maybe you don't need one because you have those pieces taken care of.
Okay.
And bonds really have been part of the portfolio for so long because interest rates have been so low, but bonds are back in favor. And so having the right bond mix along with a stock portfolio mix and some guaranteed income, you can really put a lot of conservative money into a great position and have a great return right now.
Sounds like a winning game plan.
Yes,
Exactly.
go Lions,
So to
right? They need to
speak,
use
right?
that too.
Defense
We're
and
all
offense
about
working
that.
together.
Yeah, so you have an offer for our viewers. Tell us about it.
For the first 5 callers, if you've saved $250,000 or more for retirement, we're offering you the opportunity to sit down with one of our fiduciary advisors and let's talk about your game plan. You know, what do you want to do in retirement? Have somebody to be the trusted source and that sounding board to help you to get through that journey.
Yeah.
Like American Idol. Call now, call.
You really do have a great team at Mattson. So for you at home, take advantage of that special offer from Mattson Financial. If you're retiring or already retired, Laurel, Gary, and the rest of the team will sit down with you and customize a retirement plan that is just for you. This is a comprehensive enhanced plan that includes a look at your investments, your income sources, taxes, and so much more to help you get to and through the retirement you deserve. So reserve one of those spots now. Call 800-536-8907. That's 800-536-8907. Gary, Laurel, thank you so much for joining in. Go Lions!
Yes,
you.
yes.
Time to buy that shirt.
Yes. Invest in the Lions. Get one
I
of
have a
them.
feeling you will get good use out of it in the years to come. At least I'm
Yes.
hoping that.
I think they're there.
This segment is sponsored by Mattson Financial Services. We will be right back.